Leave your shoes on.
Oh yeah, Brad Pitt's the invisible dude. There we go. 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 What is? 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 There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is? There we go. All right, now the bass is starting to kick in. What is?
It's time for Whip It Out Wednesday, everyone. Go ahead, heart, share the show. We'll be beginning in a few moments. It's the G-Man on bass. It's Whip It Out Wednesday. Please go ahead and send your submissions into me by DM. Send those shared links, not those join links, over into me at Angified.
Let me tell you a story. A story about a woman I knew. Her name was Peggy. Peggy the Penny Pincher. There was a store owned by a woman next door who was very humble and wise. Every day she would open the door, there was always a special surprise. She sold many things as treasures untold, and for many had seen some sights. But what lit it for me and what many adored was the case with all those bright lights. She had bright colored gems and pretty tattoos and all these vibrant mushrooms. There were gels full of acid you would drip for 50 days. Nobody cared, they showed even the acid. We would smoked, we choked, and we laughed all about. We loved that brave woman, and the gift she kept about will leave us with memories unforgiven. Totally unforgiven. She was beautifully dressed with flowers in her hair. She would take you to places, I mean anywhere you dare. She would greet you and get the key from the drawer below. She always had on a very fresh hello. Hello. Her name was Peggy the Penny Pincher. She always had on a smile, and when we visited her right from the door, she would take us down the aisle. She would open the door to a magical world where heaven truly exists. And when she closed behind, it felt like an angel's kiss. She was Peggy the Penny Pincher. She would pinch you and make you miss her. When her store closed down, we all wore a frown for our Peggy, our beautiful Penny Pincher. Dressed with flowers in her hair. She would take you to places, I mean anywhere you dare. She would get the key from that fancy drawer below, and she always greeted you with a fresh hello, 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 hello. There was a store owned by a woman next door who was very humble and wise. And every day she would open the door, there was always a special surprise. She sold many things of treasures untold, and for many had seen some sights. But what lit it for me and what many adored was the case with all those bright lights. I miss Penny. She was my favorite little corner store to go. Well, now I told you of Peggy. I hope you all had one of them yourself. We would smoke till we choked, and we laughed all about. We loved that very woman. The gift she kept about will totally keep us with those memories unforgiven.
It's Whip It Out Wednesday, everyone. We're going to be starting here in a few minutes. If you'll go ahead and just heart the show, share the love. Yes. You know it. We're going to be beginning, and we whip it out.
Do it.
Just a ballad to start while we're waiting. You know, we need some elevator music. Now that I got you guys all thinking about shrooms, that favorite corner store you had down there.
I wanna dance a slow dance, just the way we used to. I like to hold you close to me, my dancing love.
guess what time it is, guys? It is like time to start the show.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original. I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings,
And ourselves.
we stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world heroes among us and every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place with love in us all. And you will find together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where
Well, Jason tried. Welcome to Wip It Out Wednesday, everyone. We have Jason Jacobs, Mr. Cemetery, Tony Dumont, and we are whipping it out for you.
And Jason on the backup roars there.
I was trying to whip it.
He growls. He has to growl it, not roar it. I do the roars, he does the growls.
Fancy.
He's got an Adam's apple. It just kind of bounces a little different, you know.
A lot different.
Oh, that's how you do it, huh?
Yeah, it's off the loop to loop. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. We're all a little mad in here. Anyways, thank you. Welcome to Whip It Out Wednesday. I have to go ahead and tell y'all that we've got a lot of submissions in tonight. We're going to go through them a little bit. And, you know, I have to be honest. I was listening to some of the tracks a little earlier. I don't know how far along we will get into those tracks, as they could use a little bit of adjusting. And unfortunately, I want to make sure that you are heard. And when you are heard, it sounds good, or at least, you know, it sounds to the point where, you know, it is a finished product where you can tell your story and your message, and it sounds productive. Does that sound about right?
Where it's
I want to
ready.
share the love with you guys. And you know, it is Whip It Out Wednesday, so we can give you a little bit of feedback, a little bit of suggestions if we do stop it. And that's just, we want to share the love with you and make sure you are seen at your best and you are evolving with love. Does that sound cool, guys?
No, and some of them are asking for advice. So
absolutely.
I
And it's
love
something we
those.
haven't done in a while. So you know, it's definitely owed.
This is the free version. If you want more, you gotta pay. I'm kidding. I kid.
Oh. And watch
Nothing
out
in
for
life
the
is
Jason
free.
Powell's out
Cast
tonight.
grass or aft, right?
That's right. That's right.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm sidetracked.
So if you guys are just joining us for the very first time and you're like, what the fuck is Whip It Out Wednesday? We go ahead and we work on our works in progress, and we do it together. You are not alone. We share the love. Let you be heard. Your messages, your stories, you know, your great vibes, you know, your sad stories that you go through. You know, I know that a lot of us can relate to some of those sad songs that have come out. Even
Sad
in
songs
Skid
say
Row
so
18
much.
in life, you know. So just saying, 18 in life. Then we go to Smashing Pumpkins, 1970. Wait, we're not going to tell our age here. I'm 29. All right. So anyways, without further ado, I think we should get down to the first track. What do you guys think?
Crack that whip.
Well, maybe not. Maybe we're going to do this first because I want to make sure that you all can follow along in the show. So I'm going to drop here the actual playlist for tonight's show in the chat. So that way you guys are able to follow along. You guys are able to see what songs are going on. But if you remember, we're working from the bottom on up. The submissions that we're sending first end up at the bottom, and it's not fair because first come, first serve, right? So we're going to work from the bottom on up tonight, and that's just showing respect and love. So thank you for going ahead and sending them to my messages or to my email. Okay. Oh, did I get all that in a nutshell up there? Okay.
Yeah. Might find a couple of new follows in here.
Oh, you definitely might.
I see some new names.
Yeah, there were, you know what, there was a lot of great names this week, a lot of new names, a lot of great submissions. So I can't wait to check them out and share them with you guys, because this is really neat. There are also a blast from the past. Mr. Rolo Knox sent in a blast from the past for me, so we have a little blast. That's right. So we've got one in there from Rolo. I'm sorry, not Rolo, Uni. It was Uni that sent me the blast from the past, but I have one from Rolo too, because I can't miss out on my Rolo. Like, I need my Rolo fixes.
It's like
and
Rolo.
if you guys missed out, Rolo did put a show on yesterday. Yes, I scene, Rollo. Okay. So you did put a show on yesterday, so make sure to go ahead over to YouTube and support Rollo and the amazing things that he does and creates and inspires, because he inspires me.
Oh, he'll bring a smile to your face.
Definitely. Okay. So let me make this a little bit bigger before I share screen with you, because I want you guys to all be able to see it. And if you can't see it, then you know what? That's on you. I'm blowing it as big as I can.
She's busting out the big whip.
Yes, I am. Okay, so can you guys all see that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, here we go. And no, I'm not being like what kind of mood was I in, Tony? What'd you say?
Mischievous.
Oh, yeah.
So leave Bubbles alone, okay? This is
don't be
Bubbles.
looping me
And
like
is
that.
that E for E, like Bubbles E, or is it for E for explicit?
I think it's just Bubbles E.
Bubbles E. Okay,
Someone
okay,
puts
okay.
an E on there for their own, like, oh guys, warning. Like, if anything, I want people to listen to it and be shocked or surprised, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, he just said the F word? Oh my God.
It's funny, I don't hear you swear a lot in your songs either.
I don't.
It's in there.
Never do. You guys know me. You know, I don't like to like
It's
drop.
not big in there, but it's in there.
They're in there. It's just I don't like to like, it's not you know what I mean? It's not all about that. And you kind of got to be like general. You don't want to like be over the top explicit for anything that you do, because you want to have a general audience, you know. My opinion. I've always been that way. I can cross the line. And I like it when people do cross the line a little bit, but for the most part, I like the stuff that I do to be accessible to everybody, and I don't want to turn anybody off, you know.
And it should be strategically done.
Yeah, if exactly. If they're fighting about something, then that's between them, you know what I mean? It doesn't have anything to do with my music. Hopefully my music didn't inspire them to like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. On Whip It Out Wednesday, it is all about the love of music. And we actually have two collaborators here that are sharing some love. Eleanor at insert_this_name and at James_Turner_JT. So these are both new artists for me and maybe for you as well. So let's check these out. Thanks for sharing the love. All right. Do you remember the rules here, guys? One breath. You don't have to say hashtag.
Yep. Who goes first?
Well, now since you called it, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I get the short ones.
Okay, this beat I made for my bestie Eleanor for her birthday that passed weeks ago. Love you, bestie. Trending, trend, new beats, rap, new trap producer, trap beat, hip hop, new rap, 2023. Like, follow, trend, lit, banger. I took a breath. 2023 banger, hip hop. It's just natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got close.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well,
See,
I'm very sorry for your passing of your friend.
Yeah. I don't think.
No, her birthday passed.
Oh,
not her.
Yeah, same thing. As I read it and was like, oh wait, their birthday. So
well,
yeah.
I was just. Okay.
Someone else said rest in peace.
Sweet.
It's not just you.
Oh my goodness.
Little research goes a long way,
sorry.
you know.
It does. Well, I'm
Don't be
glad we
sorry.
research on Whip It Out Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Not dead yet.
That's right. Let's check this out. Bubbles E.
Trap Ghost James Turner.
Okay. So we got Bubbles E here and this beat here. You want to take it first, Mr. Synth Tech?
Oh, well, I was just going to say, I learned more about poop in those 2 minutes than I ever knew before. Not the song, but I did not know there were knives and saws.
It could also be translation too. Like it could be. Never mind. I don't want to think about it.
Well, you're as highly educational on Wednesdays as we are on Thursdays because I'm learning.
I liked the beat. It was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It had some cool things going on inside of it. Nice little changes in there. It sounded very repetitious, very loopy, very, very repetitious. But I like to see what a lyricist would do with it.
Yeah, it's waiting for a fork.
Absolutely. And it is forkable. So I did go ahead and share it out. And I also dropped it here into the Band Lab chat. So you guys can go ahead and follow that. I'll be updating the description over there on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook a little bit later. So you'll be able to go ahead and follow along and check out all these songs that we're playing this evening. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a good tempo for the right rapper.
Right rapper or just a vocalist in general. I could hear a very pretty melody over top of that. So it's just waiting for the right one. It'll come. It'll come. But now it's actually out there. So fork it, people. I know it's not Friday, but fucking fork it.
Fork it.
All right, let's get on to number 2. Oh, here we go.
Every day is a good day for a fork day.
Mm.
It is.
If you ain't forking
could have, would have,
should
should have. Well, this definitely like works right into this, huh? You could have, would have, should have. Do it.
Do it.
This is Withered 999.
Do it.
You can find him at Elvis. Is that? Oh no,
Levi's.
I don't know how many S's are on there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of S's. Wait, 1.
Oh yeah, you're asking a lot from your followers to
remember that. But at the same time, once you start in so many S's, it'll probably automatically pop up, right?
Yeah, thank God for auto find.
This song is also forkable. Thank you for sharing the love.
I'll read this description. IDKK.
Okay.
This one was made for me.
Real, dude.
Bugle Boy actually made a comment on it. It says an interesting song, sort of a teenager in turmoil over his high school crush.
That's what most teenagers are in turmoil over.
So let's go ahead and let's check this out now. Withered. Could have, would have, should have.
Could would have.
Whip it out. Whip it out. Wednesdays.
Fell in love, yeah. Told me that I'm one, yeah. Told me that I am the one, yeah. Tell me that you want me done, yeah. Tell me that you want me done, yeah. Yeah, I fell in love and then you broke my heart. Told me that you love me, girl, why you lie? Like every time, yeah. All I do and I wanna die, yeah. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Why are you lying? Tell me that you want me, yeah. Girl, yeah, I wanna die. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Girl, apologize, yeah. Apologize for all of the lies that you told me, yeah. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Girl, you really funny, huh? Tell me that you want me, yeah. Girl, I guess I'm dumb, yeah. Dumb for falling for the lie. Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm done, yeah. Girl, I'm done, yeah. Done with your love, cause all you do is lie. Done with your lies and I'm done with your face, yeah. Done with your love, like, girl, you so fake, yeah. All you do is shut a fake love. Never showed me nothing real, that's real love. Yeah, I only showed you the real love. Never showed you fake love, now I really know, yeah. Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm done, yeah. Lie. Tell me that you love me, girl, apologize. Yeah, I can't even tell the truth or lie. Yeah, I really always want to tell you right. Tell you right. I break my heart like every song. Tell you right.
That was Withered. Okay. I thank you so much for going ahead and expressing your feelings and emotions and putting them out there. That is so important to be able to do, to express those feelings. And when words don't work, music does.
Sometimes it's easier to say it in music.
Absolutely. So thank you for sharing those feelings and emotions with us.
Yeah, and I think Bugle Boy is right on his assessment.
I have to agree.
I think that beat was taken from a website also, though. That is not
It's a popular beat. I've heard it, on different songs. But that's the thing with beats. Like, the good ones you're gonna hear over and over again.
Yeah, but at least if you take a beat from somewhere, at least credit where you got it from. At the very least, that's what you can do. It's not it's actually a good thing because it helps. It's like a circle. When you support the people that you're working with or that you're using their music, then they're more encouraged to let you use beats and work with you more. Whereas if you take something and you don't ask for it or you just use it, the chances are someone's going to come at you antagonistically. You know what I mean? They're not going to be happy about it because, most people don't. They put the beats out there so you can use them, but they want to be credited for them also. So just kind of remember that, like, if you use something, always remember to credit it. You don't want it to ever come back and bite you in the ass. You don't want someone to say, hey, my song, take it down. And that's basically what'll happen,
Yeah, a lot of the free beat sites out there, that's all they ask for is just mention where you got it. Yep.
Yeah. It's not a big deal. And he definitely added to it. I mean, he was rapping over the whole thing and it was nice. It was pleasant. But again, you need to credit the people that you work with, or if you take beats off the website, it sucks. I mean, you're probably not supposed to do it anyway without paying for it, but the least you can do is credit the people that did it,
It'll give you good mojo that comes back to you when you do it that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Trust me, I speak from experience when I say it's never a good thing for someone to take your thing. I've had a million forks out there in the past, and I had I had a guy steal some of my songs and put them on YouTube and Spotify, and it was like, it's not a big deal because there's not a lot of people listening to it, but it's the principle of it. You know what I mean? So you don't want to get into the habit of doing that. You want to kind of credit everybody that you work with, and you want to kind of keep everything on the up and up just in case something happens in the future. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, songs are like babies to some musicians.
And there's a ton of people on BandLab that'll work with you. You don't, like I'm saying, you hear beats on websites that sound cool, but you can emulate them in BandLab. There's people that can do it. Don't be afraid to ask people. It's part of the process of music is actually working with other people, even solo artists.
That's where being on BandLab gets useful because there are some great beat makers on BandLab. Your boy Anthony knocks it out of the park like everyone he puts out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, honestly, it was good. It's just I recognize that guitar tone right away, and I've heard it in 100 songs on BandLab, and even in the beginning of that song, there was a little voice ID print, and I'm pretty sure it was from that. That's what a lot of people are doing now. They're putting, an audio cue in the song, a print.
It's like a watermark.
Yeah, a watermark, and you hear it, and you're like, oh, that's that dude. You're never going to be able to get rid of that. So the best thing to do is just credit the artist,
Or collaborate with the artist.
Or
so we can put it at a different placement, if you need it into your song. So if you don't want it in the very beginning, if you're collaborating with that artist that made that beat, maybe you can add it, into a different portion of it. Maybe in the middle.
You can even take that
maybe as a cool little different like bridge, which would be really freaking
You could take that beat and give it to somebody on BandLab, and they could emulate it like note for note. You know what I mean? It'll be theirs. I mean, it's still a cover at that point, or they could, emulate it to where it's similar, but not exactly the same. That's a big thing in music, You watch a video on YouTube and it's about Indiana Jones, and the music in the background is like evocative of Indiana Jones theme, but it's not the right notes. You know what I mean? It's in like a major key or something. You're like, what? It sounds weird. You know what I mean?
It's derived from.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyway, don't let me talk.
All right, you ready to get to the next track we have here tonight?
Number 3.
Yes, I be thinking. which is the name of this next song. Yes, thinking. Ya Aunt Bad 666 at Wook Jesus from New York.
He's Wook.
He's Wook. Oh, wait, I get this one because you already had your shot. And Jason went first. So Jason will be next in the rotation.
So one breath.
Tony, see, Tony? There's no description.
I mean, when you got a mouth, you got to use it, right?
This out. What's that?
Said when you got a mouth, you got to use it, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's
and you ain't
not
bad.
an innuendo.
Let's do this.
I'm in love with
all the times that we had, y'all thinking that I'm really up this very better shit. We love each other, but I'm still with my shit. Baby girl, you're my love. Now what do I do? I'm thinking about you, baby. Yeah, you all up in my head. Now you really love me. Without you, I feel ugly. Baby, I love the way you touch me. Whisper in my ear, baby, it's wonderful. She says it's fair, and I'm popping.
Okay, I have to stop this one right here. Yeah.
Too many wild effects, right off the bat. There's too much reverb going on, I think.
Yes.
It's good for effect, good for a spot in the song, good for like a chorus or something, but not blanket throughout the whole track. It takes away right away.
Absolutely. And if you want us to be able to connect to your words, just try and be a little bit more strategic in your writing, like we were talking a little bit earlier, because, you know, instead of fuck, you could use bang, and, you know, or get laid, or.
No, I get it for certain music.
Like you want to talk about things, right? But you
Yeah.
also want to remember, if you want to be heard and you want to be found, and this is something that you want to do. Okay, whether you want to be famous or not famous and just infamous and be remembered, that's something that you want to do, is be able to connect with people. And you know, when you go ahead, it's just like when two people have a fight, you know, and somebody starts yelling, why? Okay, because there's a disconnection. So in order, you know, to go ahead and connect, you want to connect. So kind of using words strategically instead of
honestly, I didn't hear a
someone
lot
that
of the
way
words.
might be a little bit better.
I
It was
didn't hear-
hard because of
because the effect was, it would end on one word and the next he would say the next word, and it was like it's just a bunch of like, it's just like all together in one, and so it was distracting. I think after like the first couple of words, I just fixated on the reverb sound and was just like entranced in that. And I really, I mean, honestly, I like zoomed in on that, and I couldn't tell you what the beat was or the music was now, because I was so like bent. Like it triggered me. I was like, oh no. I get mumble rap too. I understand what it is, but honestly, just dump the effects, and you know, you can put a little light reverb, but you don't want it to step on itself. Like you want the effect to trail, but it's tricky. I get it.
Yeah, don't do the effect to cover up things. Like some people, especially singers, use the effects because they feel like they're covering up something that they're not as confident about, and they feel like they're fixing it that way. But no, you're making it worse.
Yeah, I mean, it probably. I mean, honestly, it sounded good. It wasn't bad. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just the effects kind of took it in a different direction. That's all. And so just, you know, remove a little bit of the effects. Other than that, it sounded decent. Honestly, the effects, like that's the kind of thing that takes me out of a song completely, and I want to be taken away. I want to go on a journey, or you know what I mean. I want to be teleported or transported somewhere else when I listen to a song. I don't want to be like, okay, but the reverb's a little heavy, but that's okay. I'll just ignore it. You know, I'm not that. I don't think anybody is that person. You know what I mean?
I have a tough time with heavy reverb. That's one of the effects that like people have to be gentle with.
What? Okay, so here's a vocal tip. You think that you want all these effects on there? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. You'll be a much better singer when you are confident in yourself and not relying on a lot of effects. I'm not saying that's what happened here, and I'm not saying that's what singers do. Technically, a lot of singers that I know, they just want to sound better and they'll use anything to get that edge, but they don't realize that they sound good already. You know what I mean? You get inside your head so much, and it's like, so number one, if you're a singer, a vocalist, a rapper, go easy on the effects, because you don't want to, you want the song to be heard, you want your vocals to be heard clear. And take my advice, like listen to a song with heavy effects on it on the vocals, and listen to a song with very light effects, and I guarantee you'll get a lot more from
Rappers especially should not have lots of effects. Rapping does not lend itself to lots of heavy effects. A nice, clear, simple effect with rapping goes a long way.
Yeah, especially when you're putting out so many syllables per second, it's inevitable with reverb, it's going to step on itself. So you need to keep that clamp down.
On top of that, the auto tune, especially when it comes to hip hop and rap, where you're already trying to get so many syllables out. When you put those effects on it, it gets lost.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, use it strategically more than anything else. There's nothing wrong with using effects. You just have to know when to use them, and you really can't like blanket it unless you want that effect on the whole song. You just have to like have a game plan, have a battle plan about what you want to do, and stick with it. And don't think that, oh man, this doesn't sound exactly the way I want, I better just stick some more reverb on that. That's never an answer.
You're better off with a delay, actually, with rap, where you can get a good bounce. If you can get a good bounce with the effect that complements the rap, that's what Bobby Test does all the time. Like he knows how to like narrow in his effect, and it complements his bounce.
Yeah. So that's about it. I mean,
Lord Cynic, another one who does that really well.
Some of the best singers on BandLab, honestly, do not use heavy effects. It's super light. It's barely even noticeable. And you know what I mean? And if you do notice it, it's just enhancing the vocals even more. You're like, wow, it sounds like the radio,
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. No one's going to change overnight. It doesn't matter, I'm going to say this and someone's going to go, I'm going to do my own thing. But, just think about it, think about it. Think about some of your favorite artists that you listen to. Listen to some of their songs, and then think about the effects that you're using. You know what I mean? It's an ongoing.
That's actually a good suggestion. Try to shoot for effects like the artists that you like what they sound like.
Like I like Will Ramos' sound on his vocals. He's an amazing vocalist, but when he uses effects, his vocals go like up a super notch, and it's like he's not using anything really heavy. He's cutting a lot of the mids. He's got some heavy reverb on it, but it trails. It ends, it doesn't echo, and it's not bouncing on anything else. So I still haven't been able to match what he does on his, obviously not vocalized, but on the effects side, I still don't know exactly what's going on there. And I've watched a bunch of videos on it. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? We diverge. Our paths go different ways. Now I'm just going to do my own thing, but I used his vocals as a guide. And I always and when I'm singing or when I'm recording something, I always go, there always will come a point when I go, ow, no, this sounds terrible. Turn off the vote, I'll turn off everything and, start over.
It doesn't hurt to pull back.
We've seen him do it. And just so you guys know, Jason is available for collaborating. It is $100 for features. And if you want to help doing the whole piece, the mixing, mastering, production, help with that, it is $200. So yes, and that is nothing compared to what it would cost if you went to a studio. So you're getting professional tips, professional advice, hands-on, and, information you can count on.
I have a Fiverr
professional mixing and mastering.
Yeah, I have a Fiverr account set up, and I have lower than $100 on there, so I could do a whole song for $40. There's different tiers on there, but definitely, I'm out there, and even for not money, if you need advice or anything, you can always talk to me or Tony or Ange, or just send me a message. I'm always willing to talk. Like, doesn't have to be a cash transaction. That's not a thing.
No, I was just talking about features, man.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to evolve and I'm trying to move up and doing a lot of different things now. And so hard for me to go back, but I mean, there's always home. And so BandLab's basically my home. I'm always going to come back here, So
And for all you metal ladies,
now you
he's
guys know
single.
why he hasn't been here for Metal Monday. That's right, metal ladies, he's single, and non-metal ladies.
All the ladies. Yeah, no, I'm still around, guys. I'm here. I'm just, biding my time.
The auction for his panties will begin at $25.
We're not promising it's his panties, but
Panties.
he will sign them.
Just say the word panties and my name in the same sentence, and there's a problem already.
Oh, Maha, Super Maha's in the house. We do have one of your
Maha.
tracks coming up very soon in the list.
I might do like a tutorial video or something. I don't know. We'll see. I might have something.
Well, sign me up for that.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to teach somebody, but it is one of the hardest things ever. You could be the greatest teacher, and so it comes between the interpretation of what you want to tell them and what their mind tells them what you're saying, and it's always a disconnect. It's never like, hey, do this, and they do that, and so it's a lot of frustration. And so I have so much respect for a lot of vocal coaches, because you got to sit and eat that shit, man. And it's like stuff that comes intuitive to some people is like climbing a mountain for others. It's like, and there are singers or also musicians that get into bad habits, and it's like, man, good luck trying to get them out of those bad habits, or not even necessarily bad habits. Like someone's an opera singer and they want to learn how to do fry vocals, and it's just like, it's a very, very hard thing.
And you're seeing more and more that are doing that, where they're trying different genres and approaches.
And continue to do that. Please continue to do that.
Yeah. So, keep it up. That's all I got to say. Keep going, Your time is going to come.
Keep it up. Whip it up.
Andy Warhol said that everybody's going to have 15 minutes of fame, and it's true. So bide your time and make sure you make it count. And
make it detrimental and sentimental.
Sentimental. Oh, I get to read.
Good transition.
This one's by Mellified Man. You want to scroll down so I can read the...
Oh, he gets the big ones.
All right, let's go. Experimental beat with samples from 1950s movies, music, new disco, EDM, electronic pop, funk, pop, dance, 70s, 80s, bass, electro, beat, vibe, trending, viral, band lab, alternative, punk, synth, 2023. I still got breath.
The whole trick is to relax.
Well,
it's to breathe and relax, just like when you sing.
That's what I see. I do a lot of mid, so I do something where
you'll see what I'm saying. I'll tell you later. I'll give you a singing technique later.
I've heard him hold a note for like a minute and a half.
I know. Dude, I was just checking out his new video on YouTube. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go over to YouTube to Jason Jacobs. He just released a new video, 9 days ago or 12 days ago?
5 days ago, I thought.
Was it 5 days? I don't know, but it was recent. It was within the last week. Or
that's it.
2 days added. Okay, so I am not mischievous, Tony. I am just being...
You got the wrong one.
Check it out. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check out Mellified Man. This is published at October 8, 2023.
Let's do it. Oh, and it's funk.
Oh, shit.
Turn it up.
I've told you a million times not to talk to me when I'm doing my lashes. I've told you a million times not to talk to me when I'm doing my lashes.
You wouldn't understand, cowboy. You've never seen an angel. You wouldn't understand, cowboy. You've never seen an angel. Nor a gentlewoman. Nor a gentlewoman. Nor a gentlewoman. Nor a gentlewoman.
You're a good-looking boy. You have big, broad shoulders. But he is a man. It takes more than big, broad shoulders to make a man happy. And you have a long way. And you have a long way. And you have a long way.
You've never seen an angel. You've never seen an angel. gentlewoman. She's a darling. Darling. Usually turns out to be 6 feet tall. Should have worn braces on her teeth when she was a kid, but didn't. But she did get vaccinated. Oh, because there it is. Staring. Oh, because there it is. Staring.
There's a girl for you.
What kind of a girl?
Brain. She can buy beautiful women a dime a dozen. Brain. She can buy beautiful women a dime a dozen.
I've told you a million times not to talk to me when I'm doing my lashes.
I don't want realism. I want magic. I don't want realism. I want magic. Yes, magic. Yes, magic.
You've never seen an angel. You've never seen an angel. You've never seen an angel.
Whoa, that was pretty cool. I was digging that.
Love that bass drive.
Yeah, I was listening to that too. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm caught between a good-looking boy and a gentle woman.
And
You're
I'm
a
trying to
good-looking
figure
boy.
out- I know, I'm the good-looking boy.
No, you're a good-looking boy, Jason.
Oh.
You're a gentle woman.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
I like that.
Where
That's
was
very
that?
nice.
Was that movie clips?
Yeah, 50s movie clips.
That is so awesome.
Creative way to use them.
Don't bother me while I'm doing my lashes. So freaking awesome. Thank you so much for your submission, Mellified Man.
Very cool.
Digging
I like
that. Yeah,
Super
yeah.
funky, groovy too.
Oh, and more funk, man. Funk does not get enough love on the lab, and it should.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of different genres like come around full circle, and funk is one of those that we've seen popping in and out here the last couple of years.
It really gets to show off the great bassists that are on the lab.
Yes. And not just their faces, even though we can't see Jason's right now. Because cup's so big it like covers like
No, he plays bass too.
he was whipping it out. He was milking it up. It does a body good.
Yeah, that's why
Are
he
you
had to
guys
run and
ready?
get milk before the show.
Yeah, see?
I had to make a full cup of coffee and then pour just a little tiny of milk in there.
We have tribute to Emwe Bate. This is it is a teaser, so it's only 19 seconds long, guys. Okay. Oh, Tony, I believe you're up.
19 seconds. It's going to take
Oh,
me
I'm
longer
gonna
on
get
the
so
description.
screwed with ban that. Watch.
Trending hip hop, R&B, tribute, band lab, new flute, rock, fire, vibe, dance, pie support this upcoming song releasing on 1st of December. And a whole bunch of symbols.
We thank you so much for your submission. We're gonna check this out now. Might as well just stay here.
Hey. दिल्ली से बॉम्बे पूरा बस्ती खाना सबको है याद बनता है का गाना जंगल का शेर मानता नहीं हाथ आ गया गाना गुड बॉय या
Oh, that is a teaser.
Definitely a teaser.
I like
From
what I was hearing.
India.
Like that. I could
Mhm.
definitely like get into a groove with that.
I am a mole from India. I was born on 26th of October. I'm a beat maker, music maker, keyboard songwriter, DJ maker, composer, and music director. I am 15 years old and my music is passion. Just follow me and bail lab and support. Very cool.
He's got away with the beats.
Yeah. And you see, you gotta follow.
I'm already following him. He wants to do a Michael Jackson tribute. I'm messaging him on that one now.
Well, we gotta wait for Jason to come in for Mahaputra. Super Maha. Yes. I know here over in the chat, Maha was saying, about some vocal techniques and some suggestions and things. So this is right up your alley. Are you ready?
Are you?
Well, but do you like metal? I'll use your own shit against you. I'll miss you all night.
In the mornings. Metal in the mornings.
I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm sorry.
Seska Oren. Seska Urein. Seska Urein.
Very awesome. You can go ahead and find Super Maha at Aguna Archaboy. I always screw that up when I say that for some reason.
Well, you say, aren't you gonna, boy? Is how you say it.
Yeah, Archaguna boy. Like, the arch, like the halo, the arch. I don't know.
Yeah, but you say it with attitude like punk. Aren't you gonna, boy?
Well, he is. He's a superhero. That's Super Maha we're talking about. I am the pumpkin. November 25th, 2023. Hails in at 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Super Maha, I love you so much. Baseline music muted, rap vocals, lyrics, NRV91, Maha, music, Vox, rock, collab.
Yes. Short and sweet.
And still have breath to go. Let's do this. Crank it, everyone. Or Jason, it's your turn.
There you go.
Still trying to figure out how to say that in French.
C'est ça ou rien, vu qu'ici-bas on n'a pas grand-chose, on pose notre voix sur instru. Et c'est peut-être bien ça qui nous sauve, que tous nos espoirs reposent. Rime et prose qu'on dépose, énergie qu'on dépense, et baffle 2 fois 100 watts qu'on explose. On s'expose, on parle vrai, et pour ça j'ai pas de limite. Moi je dis que mon truc c'est ça ou rien. C'est sur mon sort que je médite, jour après nuit. On se dit qu'on bougera, peut-être bien rien dans les poches, dans les mains. C'est rien sans rien, j'en deviens que donc demain je ferai tout ce que je pourrais pour sortir de là. Combien comme nous en France le voudraient, je peux dire que les petits jouent les gros braques, les grandes gueules ici passent pour des rois. Ça tourne pas rond, esprit caïra, ça me plaît pas. Mais bon, la fierté prend le dessus, on cherche à prouver l'impossible, se faire passer pour un dur et pour l'esprit faible. La première, on pousse les limites, les barrières, quand la folie devient une qualité. Que les bandits et les gangsters sont les mecs les plus respectés. Mais c'est en côtoyant la merde qu'on s'imprègne de son odeur. Alors c'est soit je peux rap, ou soit je fais partie des leurs. Parce que c'est ça ou rien, y a pas le choix. Ici sans diplôme ni piston, on s'assume comme on peut pour ne pas rester prisonnier du béton. C'est pas autre chose, y a pas d'autre choix, donc pas d'autre voix. D'en bas on te voit, c'est ça qu'on m'avait dit autrefois. Un panneau de bois où je pose ma feuille quand je cause avec toi. ma prose, dose avec parcimonie, m'impose dans la cérémonie, compose avec la vie que j'ai eu la vue, que j'ai eu la chance de choisir, agir au lieu de moisir pour ne pas finir parmi les romans foireux de chez France Loisirs. Au pire, errer le soir comme un galérien, ça ne valait rien, je vire, maintenant je rappe comme je respire. Ça tombe bien, en v'là encore un, les compliqués n'ont qu'à s'abstenir, rester serein car on n'est pas en train de tenir le taureau par ses cornes, ni la gazelle par ses pattes. C'est ça ou rien, moi je veux du pèse comme les saoudiens, les chromes, les pénuries, avec les potes on s'en souvient, on en parlait soir et matin sans excès pour chacun et tout le monde sait. C'est ça ou rien, moi je veux du pèse comme les saoudiens, les chromes, les pénuries, avec les potes on s'en souvient, on en parlait soir et matin sans excès pour chacun et tout le monde sait. C'est ça ou rien.
That was freaking awesome. I loved that.
That was really nice.
Yeah, that had me bouncing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even, like I said, I don't understand what he's saying, but I don't need to. It's just sounding cool.
Tony, could you translate any of that? You know French.
Not that good.
See,
I know the
Superma?
swears and when my mom's angry at me. I understand that French.
Well, we're good in English, so maybe we could swap. Share for share. We'll help you with English. You help us with French.
There you go.
Although I did find the Crank It translation in French. Donna la Menavel.
Jeez, that's long.
How many syllables is that?
All of this.
All of them.
Jason's like, I don't even want to think about how many syllables. Oh my lord. Okay, are you guys ready to get back to Whip It Out Wednesday?
Yeah. That was very nice. I like that. And you know, something when I hear something in a foreign language that any language that I can't understand, I'm like, this is, and it makes sense and it's musically like pleasing, then I really don't have to understand it to like it. You know what I mean? In fact,
Well,
I probably like it
sometimes you
more.
translate it by the groove of the music. Like the music gives you almost a translation.
Yes, a lot of times I don't even try to translate it. I just go, this is the fucking thing now. You know what I mean? I listen to a lot of like Brazilian death metal, and I've heard French, a lot of French metal where they sing in French too. And it literally never takes away from it. In fact, it adds to it to me because once the novelty of it sounding cool gets over, then I can get to work and like translate the words and see what they mean, you know?
Right.
You know where French works really well? Rap. French rap is cool.
Yeah. I mean, it just sounds pleasing. It sounds so pleasing.
Yes.
Really
it's
good.
one of those you could stick on loop.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah, I like that.
Super mom. Sticking in the ambience. Right? That would be the word to use. Right?
Stick it in the ambience. That's going to be your new catchphrase.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Stick it in the ambience.
Ambient. Right?
She put it right in her ambience.
And she didn't have to use a knife.
Don't tell me about your
soon.
ambient.
All right, let's go ahead and let's check out Broken Whiskey Bottle Blues.
Ooh. Poetry.
Ed McMillican, aka Ed Phoenix, and two others. So let's open this up. At GRAKES, so Grakes 66, at Davis _T, and at Ozzy _70. These are new artists for me here, so check that out, definitely. Okay, it's whose turn is it?
It's a big one. It's Jason's.
Original at Davis T is amazing with his guitar and soulful, gritty voice. He brought my lyrics to life like you wouldn't believe. Then his very talented bass player at Grakes 66 took care of the rest at Ozzy 70. Backup vocals, lyrics, blues, rock, Band Lab.
Oh, I like that Band Lab. They should hire you.
Right.
Band Lab.
Top 40.
No, he just Casey Kasem'd you.
Oh,
Ed McMillan, aka Ed Phoenix, and two others doing.
This is Whip It Out
Bottle
Wednesday.
Blues.
Let's do it. You just got whipped.
Song.
Well, I like a little pain, but can't always be this way. Something's gotta change, or something's gonna break. Just a few broken bones, some scars across my face, but I'm not alone. This is my kind of place. Back in the whiskey days, 95 proof of something to prove. Nothing to lose, this can't be my fate. Trying hard away from the broken whiskey bottle blues. Last night I hit a mountain. He was a mean 6'8". Yeah, I was never counting on making such a big mistake. Today I'm just relaxing as much as any man can. When you're lying there in traction for tangling with the man. Don't tangle with the man. Back in the whiskey days, 95 proof and something to prove. With nothing to lose, this can't be my fate. Tried hard to wait for the broken whiskey bottle blues. I'm the dog that kicked my ass. Give me some more, don't need a glass. I'm gasoline, waiting for a spark. Right on my cage, all out of the dark. Back in the whiskey days, it always burns. Can't seem to learn, just can't seem to learn. Maybe it's too late. Trying hard away from this broken whiskey bottle blues. Broken whiskey bottle blues. Yeah, come on. Just a few broken bones, some scars across my face, but I'm not alone. This is my kind of place. Tried so hard away from the broken whiskey bottle blues.
Some blues. Okay. So I think overall, it's a very good blues track. I think there are certain things that I would do before really pushing it out to distribution. The timing a little bit on the drums I heard was off. I also heard the vocals. With the blues, you tend to get really intimate with the mic and into yourself. And when you do that, you tend to either yell into the mic, be too close, but when you do that, sometimes you lose that connection. So, like, you know, if you look at the good blues singers, you know, even if you look at Ray Charles, he's feeling those blues.
Well, and they move. They move
They
in and out.
do. And you have to move that mic out, especially when you're starting to, you know, really get a little bit louder or really get into some of those deeper growls that, you know, can be louder than, you know, like your normal.
Yeah.
You know, different mic techniques.
Yeah, you have to use definite proximity. Like you cannot just stay in one space, especially when you're getting loud. And if you do that, then you have to definitely use effects to limit your your vocals because, like you said, that proximity effect when you get loud, it comes in very loud, and a lot of times what you're hearing is the mic clipping. It's clipping back.
And I think I was hearing that more towards like the second, like as soon as it started kicking into like that second verse.
Right.
Yeah.
I get what they were going for, and I really like that one.
Yeah, it's got that old school blues rock. It has the feel.
And I love it, and I can feel that because he was really starting to get into it by that second verse. So he was feeling it more and feeling a little bit more confident with doing it come that second verse.
Got a little more in line too. I mean, I'm willing to forgive that sometimes, but yeah, I mean, if I was going to see a band play and it was a little sloppy.
Well, with blues, blues has a little more flexibility with the drums than other genres. Blues, punk, you can be a little bit off, and it'll still work.
Sure, and that's what I mean. It can come back in, and it was dirty, and that's the way they wanted it to be. It was like some trashy blues, and
dirty
blues. I like it, Yeah, I mean, honestly,
whiskey.
things, the pulling back a little on the mic and fixing the volume on the mic would have like elevated that a lot more, and working with a drum beat that's a little more on time. A lot of times, especially with, like you said, certain types of music, you go for a vibe, not so much straight perfect timing. But you got to remember, like, music is all about timing, and if you're ignoring those rules when it comes to your music, you get into those bad habits, and you know what I mean? You don't want to be, you want to actually be actively going, no, this isn't right. It needs to be perfect. Like,
if your timing's off, you'll throw your listeners off. Yeah.
So always, I'm not saying it was a terrible track. It was actually very good. It's just, always shoot for the stars again. Like, you want that drum beat to be good. You want it to be at least, on time, so. But I mean, I liked it. It was
absolutely. Overall, it actually was a really good track.
It reminded me a lot of Chuck Z, like some of his stuff.
Yes. Shout out Chuck.
Yeah, rock blues.
Yes. Well, speaking of a next artist for Whip It Out Wednesday, we've got Stevie Clef. Do you know Stevie Clef?
Oh, I've known Stevie for pretty much since the beginning of Band Lab for me.
Metal.
This is Project 11/16/2023 by Stevie Clef. You can find him at Steve_001. And is it my turn? Or is it Tony's turn? It's Tony's turn.
No, I could take this one. Classical. That's totally up my alley. A video on the YouTube says the chord progression used here is the favorite of classical music. Be that as it may, I thought I'd give it a try at using it. So here you go.
Here we go. I can't
wait. Did he classify it as classical?
Yes, he did.
He did.
And this is a fresh sheet. It only has 4 plays. So we're about to be lucky number 5.
Go.
It's alive. Alive.
Number 5 is alive.
Sorry.
Johnny 5 alive.
Here we go. I was thinking more weird.
Oh, it's 303.
It is.
Ange likes that.
I like 3s. Yay. Here we go. That was
Very good.
so pretty.
Yeah, it reminded me of Game of Thrones a little bit in some of the little passages he was doing there.
There's
The
a
Game of
pretty
Thrones
little
theme.
bird in there too. Like I was hearing some cool stuff going on.
If I was him, I would have used different instruments. I would have put a violin in there, and you can do it on BandLab. It's not hard to do, but I get it. He's going for that vibe, and so very good. I like.
But
it.
a violin is a good suggestion for an instrument in there.
Yeah.
What's cool with Stevie is he does appreciate classical music, and his instrumentation has gotten better and better over the years.
Absolutely.
His choices, whether he's using the BandLab sounds or he's also a Cakewalk guy, so it's possible he's using the synth that comes with Cakewalk.
Yeah.
Just upping the sampler, like go with a Halion sampler and you'll get those really traditional sounding patches.
Yeah, I mean, basically I could just take those MIDI files and transpose them into a different engine and it would sound a lot better. I get exactly what he was going for on there, and having different instruments, would have made it better in my eyes. But
the writing approach he took there, he took like the fugue approach, where you have a melody and then you counter that melody with another instrument, and it's almost like the row your boat approach, except it's with melodies.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. It had a good underlying melody, so that was, and it kind of went the whole time. So
if you get the right patches, you could totally make a Game of Thrones style soundtrack with that.
I mean, I heard it in there already, so
you called it first. Yes,
built, and
you get the credit there, Jason. Okay,
No,
yes, you called it first. Okay, well, let's go ahead and scrape at it.
Oh, nice job, Stevie.
You take the credit.
This is Scrape by Evelyn's Gate and one other.
Hell
I
yes.
haven't talked to him in a long time.
I know.
Evelyn's Gate's I used to work on songs with him all the time. And CP Roscoe.
Both these dudes,
He's another
one of
amazing-
my favorite band labbers, these two.
Yeah, CP would play bass and I don't even remember now. I think they both
And he can sing. CP can sing as good as he can play bass.
They're both really good artists. I fucking love them both.
And solid dudes.
Nothing but good things to say.
But no, I've got something bad to say. Look at this hashtag.
That one's yours.
All right, I love you guys. Here we go. Scrape you from my bones if I have to at CP Group, Lyrics and Box at Evelyn's_Gate, Music and Mixing, Fire, BandLab, Rock, Metal, New Original Music, Lit, Like, New Music, Follow, Artist, Producer, Song, Banger, Hard, Hot, Guitar, Dope, Hit.
Wow, she did it in one.
And I did the ha 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 too. So
yeah, you had to beat me, didn't you?
Vocal techniques, dude. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
You gotta breathe.
Here we go with Scrape.
Either die. That's great.
You're
Let me start. Excellent song, excellent production. I really love that. The clean vocals are fucking off the hook. That is pro level vocals right there. And honestly, some of the extreme vocals were a little thin in some places, but I think that has more to do with the way that they're recording it than I can hear it.
Well, see, it's not CP's normal playing ground, but to hear him doing that was like, wow.
It's really good. But honestly, if I could say anything to these two, I would say dump the fucking extreme vocals and make the song clean vocals the whole time. Because man, those vocals just shine so much. Like it
I
takes
know.
it to another level. That
When
sounds
he
like,
sings clean like that, his voice
honestly,
is
that
beautiful.
yeah, that is almost like a song I would hear on the radio and go, I got to go see these guys play because this sound. It's like it sticks in my head. That's how good they are. How melodic. You know, God, it's hard for me to explain, but it's really good. Yeah, the only advice I would give is dig deep into the clean vocals because is the super strong point there.
And his clean vocals, you can hear the Incubus influence he has with those clean vocals.
Yeah, he may be influenced by some bands, but man, his voice is so unique. I mean, it's evocative of other bands and other singers, but like he is his own singer. And
oh yeah,
I would run with that. If I was him, I would just block it down and like just make that become my whole persona. That is, what I'm gonna do from now on.
Yeah, and Evelyn Gates' mix on that is fantastic.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what else can I say? That's really good.
Praise, praise, praise.
I needed that. Fuck yes. Hell yes. Fuck yes. Whatever it's supposed to be.
It almost feels like a Monday after that one.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That was so awesome. Yes. Yeah, why do I scare you, Super Maha? Okay.
Oh, that's why.
Because I look like this?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a good person. I'm a good scary one. I won't be under your wife's bed tonight.
She's a friendly skull.
I am. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You guys ever watch Metal Apocalypse, the cartoon about the death metal band?
Oh yeah.
Their logo, there's like whatever is a skull. And at their concerts, they have a big screen come on, and the skull talks to the people in the audience. Now, kids, you want to be nice to each other. It's so goofy. It is so great.
Now
That's what that
tonight,
reminds me
we're
of.
going to share the love as it's Whip It Out.
Your favorite band, Death Clock. He has a goofy old Southern accent. Death Clock coming on soon. You're going to love it. Now, remember, don't assault your neighbor, and they won't punch you in the face either. Like, what?
I've heard Ange do a Southern accent.
Well, right now, we're going to go ahead and think back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight when we had Wally G. And so tonight, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead. I know it's so embarrassing. We're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to one of Wally's tracks. Come Too Far freestyle.
I say I understand what you're saying, but I don't get it.
Just for you all know, there is explicit content. So you want to go ahead. What?
Serious time. Serious time. Now let's do it. Don't disrespect Wally's music like that. How dare you?
Facts. He's awesome. Make sure to go ahead and check him out.
Wally. And by the way, Wally's birthday was just like last week, so happy birthday,
yes, Wally. Happy birthday. And if you didn't wish him a happy birthday, go do it.
Hardly ever get to talk to the dude anymore, man. I guess that's my fault, though.
It is your fault. He was here last night.
I know.
Yeah. Every Tuesday he comes in.
Miss you, buddy. Hope you had a happy birthday.
And happy Thanksgiving. Don't let me kick you.
Oh, and he's getting ready for 2024.
That would be scary, Super Maha.
Christmas is coming. I have to do a Christmas metal song, guys. I have to figure out. We'll talk later. We'll do it.
Yeah. Come to Far Freestyle Explicit Content. You can find Wally every Monday evening here on Angified at
Wednesday
9 p.m.
evening.
I say what did I say? Monday?
Monday.
Oh geez. It feels like a Monday all day long. Okay, so it's Wednesday, Whip It Out Wednesday. And you can find him on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here, giving some motivation to you all with Motivational Wednesdays with Wally. You can also go ahead, subscribe to him out there on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. He's out there. He is a lyricist from North Carolina. So let's go ahead and give lots of praise and respect to Wally. This one hails in at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And Jason, I believe you are up.
Grateful for you contest, best rapper, best lyricist, best artist, trending 2023 artist, trending playlist, trending politics. Oh, just say politics, trending playlist.
Let's not get political.
Where's your brain at?
Trending politics.
Let's go ahead and check this out. This was inspired by the coolest bossa bop by Rochi. At I_am_Rochi from Ohio.
He is Rochi.
I remember when I had that many.
Me too.
That number's crazy. Let's go ahead. Let's check this out.
Not even close.
Much love, Vaughn.
With all the shit I've been through, I've done came too far to go back. This is why hard work is something I don't lack. With the year almost being over, success is near. I gotta attack. So far in 2023, I've made accomplishments and I'm proud of myself. But there's more that I want, and what that is both. 2023 is not over yet. There's a lot that's going to change before the year is over. No matter how hard it gets, gotta keep fighting, cause I'm a fighter. I've been through it all. I've been depressed, I've been stressed, and I've been anxious. With all the shit I've been through, it's a blessing that I'm still here and I'm still standing. Every opportunity that's available, it's important to keep grinding. I'm focused. Your dreams can be a reality as long as you stay focused. It's okay to change your environment. Listening to people telling you what you can or can't do can be a little bit of a distraction. Change your environment and take action. Don't spend all day playing video games on the PlayStation. If no one has told you that they believe in you, I believe in you. You can make it happen. You're not a failure. The only time you fail is when you stop trying. As long as you're trying, you're still winning. As long as you're trying, you're getting closer to succeeding. As long as you're trying, your life is about to be changing. You're in no position to be slacking. No matter what, you can never stop grinding. The days of being poor are about to be over. The days of working a 9-to-5 job you don't even love is about to be over. We're going to have a big breakthrough by the end of 2023.
Oh man, Super Wally, and I can't scare you like this, Super Maha. I'm Peace Popcorn.
Love that Rochi beat.
Absolutely.
Felt like old school kind of like jazzy feel to it, and great choice, Wally.
Yes, and on top of that, your strategic writing. You always seem to go ahead and put your messages very loud and clear. You don't care if you don't sound like the other rappers out there. You love being you and an individual, and I really love that.
It'll never be mumble rap. Not with him.
No. If one thing Wally does not like is mumble rap.
And you hear what he said? Well, Jason, get off your PlayStation.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Well, you know what he meant.
I mean, oh yeah, you're right. I guess I better quit this game now, huh? What did you?
What game are you playing now?
No. One thing at a time.
What?
People.
Okay. Well, we've got more tracks here for Whip It Out Wednesday.
If I was gaming, I'd be like saying "suck it, kid" a lot more. You know.
Don't make her pop her corn.
Oh man, right? Hello, G Chop. Thanks for coming in and welcome. If you would please go ahead and DM your links. I appreciate that much. Thank you. Let's go ahead and check out this next track, shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Well, then we can do it.
Actually, that's a good one, Ange, because Wally always says what's popping. Like, did you pick that one because of that?
Popcorn, yeah, of course.
Wow, slick choice.
I love Wall.
Wow, an untitled made it in here, huh?
An untitled made it in here.
Project, and now there's an untitled.
It is untitled, however, it is a cover. It is a Torn to Pieces cover. So even though it's untitled, it is titled. Whose turn is it, Tony's?
Well, Torn to Pieces cover.
Or is it Jason's?
Vibe, viral, trend, big thing, wow, watch, say what again?
All right.
What?
Well, let's check out Lee Kelly. You can find him at Lee Kelly 21. Looks to be like a new user on the lab. This piece was published out November 23rd. Hails in at 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
And that's fitting because that was Wally's birthday.
It was.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Wall.
Sit all alone on an airplane, on the edge of the sky full of solid gray, staring at the ceiling, tell me that I'm dreaming. Oh, I wish you were here today. All these days
you torn to pieces?
Did a good job on that.
Absolutely,
Reminded me
that's a tough track.
like a Johnny D. Jackson kind of rock voice.
It did. It
And,
did.
Yeah, it's a little
and good
pitchy,
good
but pretty
energy.
good.
Well, good energy between the different parts. Like he shifted the energy, brought the chorus up, and
I
that
think
little
his voice is a
bridge.
little stronger at a louder volume, and the clean parts were a little pitchy, but a new user, so
Welcome to the lab.
yeah, room to grow.
Absolutely.
And
you know, it's something that I think that I actually heard was his confidence level. I don't think he was confident in himself when he was singing that track. You could tell like he was really, it was more like he was trying too hard instead of connecting.
So I think he was more confident on the choruses. The choruses
Yes.
sounded more like cohesive,
Solid.
and you know the verses are a little trickier because that's where the pitch and things and singing a little slower. But the choruses, the energy shifted.
Also, I think I'm not positive, but I think a lot of those were sung in one take all the way through. It sounds like he might have been on the phone. If that's the case, then you know that's forgivable because
Absolutely.
more tracks. I mean, you get better and better. Definitely, like when I started, I would one track shit, but like nowadays,
Oh man,
if I'm
seeing you
not doing,
now.
yeah, if I'm not singing every single verse and every single chorus of the song like 10 times, then I'm not trying, am I? You know what I mean? Because the intensity level ramps up the more I do it and the better, more confident I get. You know what I mean? So each time I do it, I'm like, I can do better than that. And then I do it. And a lot of times I'll just have the track going and I will just sing one verse and then sing the same verse and then sing and I won't stop. And I'll hit the chorus and be like, okay. And it's weird because a lot of times, almost every time, the last thing that I sang is the best. And so I can do 15 tracks and the first 5 are shit. The next 5 are getting better. The last 5 are decent, but the very last track is like, how? You know, and it doesn't matter how many times I do it. I could do it 3 times. I could do it 10 times. I could do it 20 times. They progress. You know what I mean? So it's just something you get used to doing as a vocalist. You'll get more confident around the mic, and every time you sing a track, it'll infuse you with energy to do it again, do it right, do it better. You know what I mean? I can't settle. Like,
that's why he's drinking milk. He's getting bigger and stronger.
Like I said, I used to be very satisfied with a lot of stuff that I did. Then I got really critical about everything, thinking about the big boys, you know, the people that I like. And, you know, would real Ramos go into a studio and one take shit? No. I know he can, but would he? No, he would definitely give what he needed for the song. And if that took him singing one verse for an hour, then he would do it. Why don't I do that? Like, this dude's more accomplished than me. I still have to pay dues. That is a part of paying dues, you know, it's learning your instrument. So just practice makes perfect, basically. And, you know, get that confidence by singing the song over and over and over, you know. That's the one, that's some advice I can offer. Like, you want to be very confident, and more than that, you want the song to be intense. You want to have an intensity. I always use that word because when I sing and I hear somebody that's lackluster, a lot of times it sounds like they have pitch problems, the tone is flat. But when they're confident, that shit just goes away. I don't hear it. I don't see it, you know, because I'm focused on the incredible job they're doing on everything else, you know. Oh, I like that one, Ange.
Well, thank you.
All right. So, yeah.
Well, and that's the difference between having the one take attitude for performance versus recording. You shouldn't have a one take attitude when you're recording.
Yeah,
when you're performing, you have to do it in one take.
Yeah, a lot of people, and it's a trend on YouTube where people do these one take videos, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to do that. But just know that if you do that, God, you got to be really confident in the song. And I've done one take performances before that end up being 3 one take performances in a row. And you don't want to sing a 10-minute song 3 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? One take, like it gets, you know. So again, just be confident, and it's like a circle, you know. You'll do the thing right, and you'll go wow, and it'll give you the boost, and it'll come. The energy will just keep feeding itself. Trust me, guys, I know.
He does.
Right.
But I mean, I was happy with that. That was very nice, and there's definitely room to improve, but it wasn't offensive, and I actually like the like you said, he was a lot more confident on the choruses, and they sounded more upfront, and I think that's what he was going for, and that's what I said. I think if he'd sang with that intensity the whole time, then it would have, I would have felt it and been like, God damn, and
don't try to sound like the original artist.
Yeah, you always want to sound like yourself. Like
yes,
when you're first starting as a vocalist, you have your favorite singer and you want to be like them. But like a big mistake that a lot of vocalists do is try to sound exactly like that other person. And then when you get in a real world environment, there's no room for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can do that cover, but when you start to sing your original songs, you don't want to sound like that other guy. You don't want to be the guy that people go, oh, that's Rob Halford. He's Rob Halford. You know what I mean? There's only one Rob Halford. You know what I mean? There's only one of each person. So it's good. It's not bad to have people go, oh, he sounds like this person. But you want to be you. You want to really be unique so that kids, when they hear your voice, they're going, oh my God, that's the guy. They're not going, oh, he sounds like that guy,
Yeah.
So originality is nothing to ever be afraid of. If you don't sound like every other singer out there, that's already a plus. You're already on your way. Trust me. Don't get wrapped up in that, man. There's a trend in a lot of metal right now where there's a deathcore style of singing and every fucking singer sounds the same. And it's just like you can hear 10 bands and go, wow, that sounded like the same singer in every fucking song. And
bands who have a distinct singer, like Guns N' Roses, My Chemical Romance, they had singers whose voices didn't sound like anybody else's.
There's not one singer that's charted or one band that's popular that sounds like another band or another singer. They might be evocative, but they don't sound like them. You see what I'm saying? They're not like, you don't go, oh, you go, oh, that's so-and-so. Like, what was that? Greta Van Fleet or whatever? They sound like Led Zeppelin, but they don't. They don't sound like Zeppelin at all. They sound like their own band, and they're evocative. And the singer's evocative of Robert Plant, but he is his own singer. And I don't necessarily like that band that much, but I can appreciate them. And when I hear them, I don't go, well, that's Led Zeppelin. I go, oh, that's that crappy fucking Greta Van Fleet band.
You're mean.
Not mean. I'm sure there's.
It's a very lonely road, and we're gonna go ahead and whip this one out on Jason.
I mean, I give him credit. There we go.
This is All Tunes. You can find All Tunes on BandLab at All Tunes. Published at November 22nd, 2023. Hails an at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, see? You see how my descriptions work too, Jason? See, I knew I was going to screw with you and it's going to come right back.
Yeah, and I believe this one is Jason's.
No, I think this is mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mine, see?
Oh, you get the bass growl.
No, wait, I think you just did that last one, though.
I thought so.
Well, then you're up. Bada, sweet.
This is All Tunes doing The Lonely Road. This is, I sat on this one for a while, so I thought it was about time to release it. In this remix, I practiced my EDM to dubstep transitions and did some custom bass growls. No samples, 100% MIDI. Thanks, Aussie, for letting me remix this incredible track.
Well, let's check it out.
There's another Aussie?
The Lonely Road.
Apparently, there's a whole country of them.
I know that there's someone out there, someone made for me. But darling, where can I find you? You're my mystery. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I just believe that, darling, someday I'll find you, solve my mystery. Now I'm alone and the night is cold. I'll think of you 'cause that warms my soul. I found love when I first saw you. Walking home on the lonely road, I'm missing something that you, I know. I feel alone when I'm without you. Now to smile and hear your laughter, so beautiful to me. My mystery will then be answered. I won't believe it's true. The lonely road that I now wander, I'll get to walk with you. Now I'm alone and the night is cold. I'll think of you 'cause it warms my soul. I found love when I first saw you.
I liked that a lot. I liked how they like snipped in and out, but it didn't clip my ears. It was very well balanced. And the EDM, that's perfect to go work out to.
Yeah, the more I hear the dubstep EDM stuff, I start to realize there's a lot of techniques they use there that are similar to progressive metal techniques.
Absolutely.
They're just doing it in a different sound, but it's the same kind of a progressive approach.
Mm-hmm. I had fun with that one. That one was a lot of fun. Way to go, Alltunes.
Well, that one makes you want to jump on a dance floor.
It does.
When it comes to the EDM, like if I was in a club, that's the vibe you want.
Yes, definitely. All right. Well, we're going to get down to the next song here. And I believe this would be Tony's, right? Do I tell him or don't I tell him?
Depends on the description.
No, this one's Tony's. Here we go. Sorry, Tone.
Oh, I can't see it.
This is Stray Kids Domino Skull Fader remix. You can find Skull Fader on the lab at Official Skull Fader. And he hails from the UK.
Come on, Skull Fader, hook me up.
Is workable. Here you go, Tony.
Domino. I've gone for a 90s rave.
Slowly breathe through your nose.
Oh,
relax.
All I
Just
breathe
like
through.
you're having a conversation.
Domino. I've gone for a 90s rave. Jersey style. Trend-setting skull fader. 90s rave. Jersey bounce. Jersey club fire. FYP. New music. Stray Kids. Domino. Stray Kids. Dance, EDM, DJ, producer, BandLab. There's 2 BandLab. Oh, one's an one's a hashtag. 3 Racha.
Skiz, what I do when I
K-pop and remix.
Instead of one breath, like you can get small breaths in and they're like rocket breaths. You go and it's fucking, and no one even hears it because it's just like right in the middle of a syllable, like right in the middle of 2 words that are joined. You know what I mean? You're
like, power breathe.
If you so that is a part of good breathing, is knowing when to breathe and how to breathe correctly. I don't think I've ever run out of breath, and I've never lost my voice. And I do some harsh shit, you know.
Well, you ran out of breath reading hashtags, so let's go get Stray with the Stray Kids. Here's Domino.
You wanted me to sing it all in one. You sing it. One all.
돼 I made it Now it's time for ignition 나부터 시작돼 뒤따라 움직여 도미노 효과 oh 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 또 불이 지펴 oh oh no 또 몰려와 now now 줄세워 여기다 누구도 예외는 없어 한번 깜찍하면 도미노 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 한번 깜빡하면 도미노 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 turn 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 play 또 너의 손짓 나로 down attention pay attention I don't play 웃음 기사 빼고 그게 일으켜 sensation yeah like domino ay domino 툭 치면 무너져 흔들듯 오늘의 광 인기만 부려도 다 부서져 black black okay 끝까지 노져 내 별명은 불도저 다들 넘어져도 고곡져 새로 날 따라봐 유머 한 방에 치면 다 배꼽 잡아 넘어가 아재 개그 부장님은 띠띠 빡빡 빠져라 하나를 하면 너를 알던 날 고개 한번 깔짝하면 100만 20곡에 넘어가 Standing on my ambitions 하나 둘씩 완성돼 I made it Now it's time for ignition 나부터 시작돼 뒤따라 움직여 도미노 효과 oh 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 더 불을 지펴 oh oh no 모두 모여와 now now 줄 세워 여기다 누구도 예외는 없어 한번 깜찍하면 도미노 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 한번 깜빡하면 도미노 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 turn 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 play 또 너의 손짓 나로 down attention pay attention I don't play 웃음 기사 빼고 그게 일으켜 sensation yeah like domino 살짝 꼬이면 억지로 둔거 답답하게 보이지 잘 부담스러져 나를 보는 표정 들이대 못 숨겨 괜히 지금 너의 시기를 들었어
Domino. Gosh, that was awesome. I have no idea what they were saying, but it was so catchy. I was like bouncing over here. I was trying not to break my chair again.
And we are going to be hearing Ange sing Domino, Domino all night now.
I can't help it. It was awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, guys. It's so awesome to hear music from around the world and in different languages. I so appreciate you.
There was a lot going on in there, but it was all cool. Like that is some crazy production. How many people are involved in that?
And very well balanced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I dropped the link there in the Band Lab chat, so you can see that there or follow along in the playlist.
That's like, modern boy band level.
Yes, it is. And it was very well balanced. Nothing was out of place.
Yeah.
And that nice little drop that they had, I liked that.
Yeah,
like I said, I was trying not to break my chair again.
Crazy balance of like pop and dance, and they really have a new kind of sound there.
I like it a lot. And we have another artist here that's a young artist that actually met this past week here on one of the morning shows, I believe. And I have to tell you, it's pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoy him as well. This one is called Another Love. This is by Kevin Scott. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. He's from Sweden. Yes, at Kevin Wayne Gard. They're on BandLab, published out October 31st, 2023. Hails it at 4 minutes and 2 seconds. He says, you guys ready? I got a nice little one. I sang this song, Another Love, and it's not BTE. What's BTE? I have to breathe.
I think he meant to put the.
Oh, okay. So I'll start over. I sang this song, Another Love, and it's not the best, but I tried to be better and I got inspired by Sarah Cleary. So it's because of her that I'm doing music. Oh, go Sarah.
Sarah has inspired a lot of people on BandLab.
She has. Well, let's go ahead. Let's check out Another Love. It's Wip It OUt Wednesday. Thanks for joining us.
I wanna take you somewhere, so you know I care. But it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils and the prettiest string, but they won't fly. We like it to last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired of sharing my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna lie, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. I wanna fight, but my hand's been broken one too many times. So I use my voice, I'd be so very rude. It wasn't rude, but I know I lose. And I sing a song that'd be just us, but sending on to another heart. And I wanna cry, I wanna learn to love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. I wanna sing a song that'd be just us, but I sang it more till I'm home. And I wanna cry, I wanna fall in love, but all my tears have been stuck on another love, another love. All my tears have been stuck on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used
God, Kevin. Kevin, that was absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see where this kid goes.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where I would skip past like any production things that would get in the way, because I was just focused on what he was writing there, and considering the age he's coming from, he's writing like a experienced adult as far as putting his emotions in. The kid's on his way to being a songwriter.
Absolutely. And I know like he may not be very confident in his voice, but he should be. He has some beautiful,
That
beautiful little
confidence,
runs and things like that.
that confidence is going to come over time. You write great stuff like that, your confidence will improve, and the music production and all those things, like the piano, I love the piano. It's the production side, the EQ and things, they're clangy, but you get that stuff fixed, everything you're doing on top of it is like hit material.
And when it comes to your vocals, don't be afraid. Like, I know like confidence can be a very difficult thing to overcome, but don't be afraid. You definitely have a beautiful voice. Let us hear it. Believe in yourself, because you are definitely on your way.
And it's a little trickier when they're young like that because their voices are changing
but his
daily.
Emotion is in it. So as long as his emotion and his feelings, just like he captivated us there, as long as his emotions and feelings are there, the stronger that he becomes in his confidence, the more that's just going to shine.
The voice will show more with the confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys give Kevin a like, a follow. Tell him Angified sent you. He'll laugh.
I'm number 18. I went while I was listening.
We've got a couple more tracks here before we wind down for the evening. So I hope you guys are ready. Maybe you guys can help me translate this one. I'm having a little bit of a problem. And if not, maybe Sir Rollo Knox is still with us. I'm not sure. Maybe he went to bed. It is in the middle of the week, but we'll see. Maybe he's there. Maybe he's there. But this is MFDKS. Does either one of you know what that stands for before I scroll down?
I thought it was motherfuckers don't know shit.
Okay.
But he never replied. They actually removed my comment. He asked people like if they thought
like you nailed it.
Yeah, it sounds like you nailed it and you didn't want anybody else to know.
Well, the explicit was a hint.
Right.
Plus, it's Rollo.
It is Rollo.
What would Rollo say? Something like that.
DK Demenis, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you can please go ahead and send that DM so that way we can go ahead and we can check it out and get you added onto the playlist. Oh, Rollo did confirm now. He says, yeah, Tony got it. LOL.
I know Rollo.
Well, here we go to the description. I believe it is whose turn?
Oh, and he used Snape's preset. Yeah, I was checking.
Turn? Tony just read the last one, right?
No, you had an easy one. It's Jason's. You get a freebie.
Oh, okay. Thank you, DK.
Right. Here we go. First time making use of Dr. Snape's guitar preset, Hell Night. I forgot what that means.
Sounds of the Underground.
Sounds of the Underground, that's it. Angified, BandLab, Trending Metal.
Let's go. And Snape's preset is pretty good.
Motherfuckers don't know shit.
And Rollo's kick ass, so let's do this.
Do it.
Motherfuckers don't know shit. They don't know what
Oh, for all you motherfuckers that don't know shit, that is a finale. Awesome finale.
Fucking awesome, Rolo. You kick ass. You kick ass. Oh. Hey Flo, if you can do me a favor, both the links that you sent me, it says content unavailable. So make sure you're hitting that share and share that link. Because for some reason it wasn't coming over properly. I don't know if it's private. I don't
Probably.
That could be the problem too.
That's usually the reason.
Yeah, so I'm having some issues grabbing your link, but I am trying. So maybe if you want to try and send it a different way, then we're gonna go ahead and I'll try and grab it a different way. Okay. Oh man,
She'll
what a
grab
rush.
you. She'll grab you.
And then I'll whip you. Here is an artist that I adore. And you know, he just does not give himself enough credit. So he just did this song today. So I'm whipping him out as he went all in.
Oh, I'm a poker player. I can feel that.
This hails in at 2 minutes and 27 seconds. And
I'll take this one. Will Shaw, have you ever went all in, then slapped yourself silly for doing it? Lol. I totally relate. It's hip hop, electronic, R&B, fire, beat, relationships, band lab. Oh, that hashtag relationships probably has a shit ton in there.
Right. We might have to check that for Valentine's.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's check out Will Shaw. You can find him at Will Shaw and Band Lab. Share the love. Oh, that was just awesome. I love that beat. There's so many cool things that can be done with that beat.
Well, that was pretty good.
Well, Shaw, making music. You want to go ahead, hit him up for a collaboration. You better go do that because he hasn't, I don't think he works a whole bunch of things, but he definitely loves to play and he loves music. And like I said, he doesn't give himself enough credit. He definitely inspires a lot of artists on the lab as well. Shout out, Will. All right. We have a Christmas tune coming up, and then we're going to be going ahead. We're going to be closing out tonight's show with SMG Flow. Okay. You want to refresh your link? You can refresh your link, Flow. Sure. No problem. So I will close this one then, and you just let me know when you drop it in there. C7 Vamp, thank you. Welcome for coming in. I know like we're going to be ending and you're just like beginning. So if you go ahead and you just DM that link over to me, we can go ahead. We can check it out on a future show. I've been doing some morning shows. We've got shows all week long, Monday through Friday, starting with Monday Love Podcast at 8 p.m. with Miranda and Brittany. They have a special guest. Legacy will be coming in this week with them. Tuesday, we've got Chris Lipe. Yeah, tune in for some great vocal instructions, vocal tips. Even just watching some of his reaction videos will give you a different way to think maybe about if you do, speak in a different language, not to be so insecure about your language when you're trying to pronounce words that might be in a different language like English. So like Super Maha was saying earlier, he may not be so good on English. I've heard you speak English, Super Maha. Be a little bit more confident in yourself and speak it the way you sing it the way you do. Use the words and the syllables, but, use your voice. Put you into it. Be you, be heard. And what's the last part of it, Jason?
The original.
Couldn't hear that.
Be original.
Oh, there he is.
Make me hurt you.
Stick some cheese up your ass. You won't poop for a week. Spush it, smish it. All right. Are you guys ready for a Christmas song?
I'm ready.
Good. Because this is Unicorn Made Franks bringing us a throwback of Santa Baby at UMF Music. Hails in 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Published November 27th, 2023. Tony didn't want to read a hashtag, so he dipped. Ha. Nacho pun. Anyways. Next year, I could be oh so good. Check your stockings, kids. Kicking off the new holiday season with a gender-swapping remix with terrific instrumental music from at Tony Dumont. Pop, rock, jazz, Xmas, Christmas, cover, sexy, creepy, hot, UMF. Heck yeah. Yuli gave thumbs up. Yeah. Bringing in that holiday spirit. Let's go ahead and hear it for UMF Music and Santa Baby.
Santa Baby.
Oh, it's my favorite time of the year. Santa baby, slip some sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, an out-of-space convertible to light blue. I will wait up for you, dear Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be oh so good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa honey, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lie. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby. Hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa cutie, there's one thing I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa cutie.
baby. I'm filling my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your ex on the line, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. And I don't mean a cell phone tone, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Yeah, hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down my chimney tonight.
Santa baby, don't eat me because I'm not your cheese. You like cookies and milk. Go ahead and check out UMF music. Oh, it kind of got me into like the warm fuzzies. Is that bad?
No,
No, it's not bad. So I should get into warm and fuzzies, right?
Yeah. It's a Christmas vibe.
Sweet. We can do warm and fuzzies. Okay. So now that I did warm and fuzzies and I got over here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share. This is a new artist. We had seen him a little bit earlier in the chat. He was actually joined us for Wally's Motivational Wednesdays with Wally. And he had sent his track over to us in a DM. So we were able to go ahead and grab that. And I really do thank you for putting it into a private message for me. So that way I'm able to grab them. A lot of times in the chat, they get lost, and then you got so many others that maybe it's a private link and it doesn't load. Like I had a little bit of a problem opening flows a little while ago. So, we want to go ahead and have those submissions ahead of time so we can make sure that they work. And if there's a problem, we can send you a message and let you know that, hey, this isn't working right. Or it's a private link, if you want to add it onto the playlist, it has to be published.
Yeah.
So, okay. Just so you guys also know, you can watch this show and all of the other shows that we have on Angified Monday through Friday. Like I said, starting Mondays with the Monday Love podcast, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Miranda and Brett have Legacy coming in. So this is going to be a great interview with him. Tuesdays, we have Tune In Tuesdays with Chris Lipe. After that, we have The Upside of Hurt with Jeremy and Cal. Yes, they will hurt you. Your face.
You heard that straight from the ostrich.
Yes. And then Wednesdays, we have Motivational Wednesdays with Wally at 9 p.m. Whip It Out Wednesdays at 10 with us. And then Thursdays, Glenn and Tony talk some IT. You know it. And then Fridays, we drink some coffee with DJ Tatius, Band Lab and Coffee, kicking it in with some features, some interviews, some songwriting. He's just absolutely awesome. So you want to tune into that and with him on YouTube as well as everyone else. I'm going to tell you, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell now. Heard it from the ostrich, part 2. So, and then Fridays, we have some cool stuff. Oh, you know what I forgot about on Mondays? We have a new show, don't we?
Do we?
Dun, 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 dun. Mountain Mondays. Yes, Mountain Mondays with the open mics.
Oh, Mountain Mondays is coming, huh?
If you're subscribed to our Facebook account over at the Angified Knows, and that's KNOWS, and if you've been watching the show all night, you will see that we knows, okay, what we knows. And that is not the nose on our faces either.
Well, you got a beak. That's not a nose.
I got nostrils.
That's a beak.
Okay. I still got nostrils. Still makes it my nose. Okay. So anyways, and so yeah, I forget where I was at.
Mountain
Mondays with the open mic. Yeah. And we also have some exclusive interviews coming to you guys very, very shortly. So be ready. We've got a great interview with Evil Cathedral. We have a great interview with Brittany Spencer. And coming soon, which we'll be doing very, very shortly, will be Alice and Dave. So you guys want to hear some amazing artists, amazing musicians, kind of get the artists behind the music, find out where they came from, including their great-great-great-grandfather's nutsacks, or eggs if you're an ostrich, or if it wasn't your grandfather and he took the road, jumped in the car, stole everything that you had, left your grandmother for broke. You know how that went back in the Western times, especially here where there's like all desert and like no water. Dude, they freaking hop in that ride and they'd be out. Okay, my legs couldn't catch up and I can run. So anyway,
back to the West.
You know it. So anyways, you want to go ahead and find out where your great grandmother's ovaries came from so that she built a great ostrich and put some cool genes into you to inspire and create. Yep, because what the heck else were you created for? Not your good looks. Don't look in the mirror. Come on. Man. Don't do it. I broke the mirror last time. My beak was too long, even though Tony says it's not a nose.
Actually, it looks like a shark right now.
Oh, dear Lord. Here we go. Let's check this next track out, shall we?
We shall.
Dun, 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 dun. This is Dolly. There's explicit content on this. Like I said, we're checking out this artist here, SMG, at flow_SMG from Tennessee.
Straight out of Memphis.
Here. He also has a SoundCloud. Look at this, 2.67 thousand plays. Nice. And he's looking forward to the new year too. Yo, what's up, 2024? If you want to collab, text me. 17. Follow to hear good ass music. Yes. I think that's how that's said. Features are $15. I don't work with people under 14. Also a producer, ACB artist on top. Go follow me on Insta. Unknowns to extra.
And he's got good ass music.
Well, let's go ahead and let's check him out. Here is Dolly. There is explicit content out there on this, so if you got your earmuffs, because there's little kids around, put them on. Protect them, little ones. Earmuffs. Yes.
I think you've warmed us up with the earmuffs.
No. All right, I'm going to fucking just hit play then. Let's go.
Hey, Ahmad. Yeah.
I only fuck with no nigga shit. I want my own with my dirty little nigga. But the niggas they try with that bitch too, yeah. Try to run up, you get hit in your chest. They go on this mission, I need me a run. Got a new chopstick, RP, go camo. Like Will Smith shoot a nigga out the limo. Like Men in Black, so I'm tired, that's the memo. Yeah, I can't play no game with y'all this shit. I gotta go up on you niggas, just my breakthrough coming down. And I don't need me rapping no more, I just talking these beats. And there's too many rushing and trying to exterminate it, I'ma get them all clean. You fuck if you blood, but that little nigga see. Little bitch, I'ma blow if you blink. Yeah, I can fuck it up, but she not big. They got it, that's why that mistake. Yeah, how you do shit if you don't fucking think. But you think to the boss, so we get a drink. We got drinking, we know my pocket was straight. We fall later on what you think. I got gun when I shoot it, I love it go bang. My niggas so new fucking heat. Remember, I had to watch about the scene. You a bitch, I don't wanna leave. I'm a little bit, I got a machine. No DM, but he locked in that cage. I ain't waiting up on that fucking stage. You seen that I really be raised. I'll fight you all done. Niggas just talking that shit, but it's answer that missing. Okay. But I really just try to get money, I don't do it like this one. Okay, I just asked yourself one question, do you like living? Yeah, I was blessed with a gift, it's called giving. So I'm giving out ass living on, cause you good money, I'm sipping. I'm calling the business, yeah. And I got a reach to every crib, yeah. I'm calling the business, yeah. Anybody try to play with my sister, yeah. And I promise I'm killing. I need like 30 million, like money, from my sister, she from planet. She tryna put that to the ticket, bitch. She wanted to play that shit, the spin. That was get bustin' on that shit, and I would do intervention in the mission. And nigga got hit with that fight, you see. That nigga just tryna hit, but like a pig. This up on that jungle, like a bitch, I get Jesus the way I stand. Any little house you will get out my way, bitch, you know I'm gonna face it. I don't even fuck with no nigga shit. I'm on my devil, but the niggas in jail with that bitch, yeah. Tryna run up, you can hit it, your time. Finna go on this mission, I need me a run. Got a new chopstick, RP, go came out. Feel like Will Smith, shoot a nigga out the limo. Feel like Men in Black, so I'm tired of the floor. I only fuck with no nigga shit. I'm on my devil, but the niggas in jail with that bitch, yeah. Tryna run up, you can hit it, your time. Finna go on this mission, I need me a run. Got a new chopstick, RP, go came out. Feel like Will Smith, shoot a nigga out the limo. Feel like Men in Black, so I'm tired of the floor. I only fuck with no nigga shit. I'm on my devil, but the niggas in jail with that bitch, yeah. Tryna run up, you can hit it, your time. Finna go on this mission, I need me a run. Got a new chopstick, RP, go came out. Feel like Will Smith, shoot a nigga out the limo. Feel like Men in Black, so I'm tired of the floor. I only fuck with no nigga shit. I'm on my devil, but the niggas in jail with that bitch, yeah. Tryna run up, you can hit it, your time. Finna go on this mission, I need me a run. Got a new chopstick, RP, go came out. Feel like Will Smith, shoot a nigga out the limo. Feel like Men in Black, so I'm tired of the floor.
Whoa. Okay.
Did he put the lyrics in on that?
No.
You should start putting them in.
It was hard to follow along, but it seemed like every other word seemed to be the N word. And man, I have gone ahead and I've heard so many people use that word. And I just honestly, I think it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to ancestors, that have fought for freedom. It's disrespectful. Martin Luther King, man, he preached going ahead and creating unity, being equal to each other, loving each other. There's bigger problems in the world like war and this huge trank epidemic that's going all over the United States right now. The opiates, the homelessness, there's so much happening. Let's respect and love each other. Let's not call each other those type of names. Okay, there's other names that you can strategically use in your writing to still get the same message across.
Yeah, there's
and I
more
think
effective.
Jason and I were talking about that a little bit earlier too.
There's more effective alternate words. I get why they're doing it, and most of them are doing it out of habit at this point. It's like, oh, I'm making a rap song, so like this is what everybody else is doing. But find alternate routes there.
I think it's also location. I think it's also location because depending on where you live, like that might be just the way that you talk and assimilate. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But you're trying to give a message there. Like with rap is all about messaging. I mean, even the freestylers are trying to say something.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. All right.
That's why I would put the lyrics in there. Because like we were saying earlier, when it comes to effects and things, rappers should not drown their voice with effects because you're supposed to be like saying something. The words are actually more important than whether you sound cool. Like a rapper doesn't have to be a good singer. A rapper has to be a good messenger.
Absolutely. Okay, so it most likely, he said he was born in a hood called Cottonwood. So most likely it was the location, and that's the slang and how they talk. But I want you to think on a bigger level flow. I know you said you just started making music on your birthday. Happy belated birthday. It was back in September, but happy belated birthday anyway. You want to think bigger. Who are you, because you're selling yourself. And who do you want to attract to you? Who do you want to inspire from what you do? Who do you want to look up to you and say, you know what? That flow is so awesome. I want to go ahead and I want to create music just like him. So I think about it on a little bit of a bigger picture about who listens and who you influence.
Well,
And
how do
how
you
you
want
want to sell yourself and represent yourself. How do you want to be known
how do
and
you want your
remembered?
audience how do you want your audience to see you?
Yes.
And those little things, those little approaches is the difference between an audience that respects you and an audience that can't take you serious, because that's how it gets perceived by a percentage of your audience. People who might not like rap, but might not like that kind of approach. It's nothing. The word itself at this point has been diluted, and I understand why it's in rap, but most of the time I don't hear it in any context that works. It sounds lazy. There's other ways that you don't have to sound gangster to be gangster, and that one doesn't work anymore. It's been burnt out.
That's right. So we got to come up with a new slang term because like I was saying earlier, with everything that's happening in the world, that knows no discrimination.
In most of those cases, they're talking about their boys, their buddies. The context itself is not a bad context. There's just better ways to say it that
I'm still trying to
might
figure
hit
out
more
why we're
home.
calling like each other bras. Like,
No,
seriously?
don't call me a bra.
Is that a female brew? Like a female bro?
Well, I
Bra?
don't like when somebody says it
I
verbally,
don't
like
know.
bra, but when they say it in chat, like somebody who types bruh in chat, to me, it's like, okay.
I like how it's spelled though. I like the writing of it. Like, so I do like writing it. Just saying it sounds funky.
Well, bro is universal. It works.
I want to say I'm sorry if you guys think that we were being at all a little mean or harsh tonight. We just want to go ahead and we want to see you guys do better and evolve. And we want to hear your kick-ass tracks. And we thank you so much for sharing with us and allowing us to give you that feedback. And like Jason said earlier, whether you take it or whether you don't take it, we're doing this out of love to help to see you guys improve and be better. And like I said, I can't wait to see where many of you go in the future.
It's nice to see some who are looking for feedback. I think a good chunk of the labbers are like trying to grow, and good feedback goes a long way.
And this is something that even like right before the show, we were talking about, we haven't done in quite some time. So we figured we'd sit down and chat with you guys a little bit more tonight and kind of give you guys a little bit of feedback on your tracks and lots of love. So something that I love is the color green, if you guys didn't already know this. So I got a track called Green. Oh, yeah.
There's one actually called Green.
My son loves me.
Of course, he knows you.
This is Green. This is RJS. He published this one out yesterday. You can find him at Aussie_RJS. You can find him on YouTube at Robert Shoveler.
Ironically, in the Blue Mountains. The song is green, but he lives in the Blue Mountains.
And if you go over to our youtube.com/Angified YouTube website there, you can go ahead and subscribe to us and check inside the interviews. You'll find a great interview with RJS and many other artists that you probably know on the lab. So you're not going to want to miss those. Learn more about your favorite artists.
He's practically jammed with everybody on the lab.
Absolutely. Aw, he hails from Blue Mountains, Australia. Oh, whose is this, Tony? You looped, so it's your turn.
Totally mine. My latest original. Thank you, RJS.
Here we go with Green.
Humanity's might. For green living is earth forgiving. It's in our care. Are we aware? Are we nature's friend? Are we helping it to mend? Green's the way. If we want to stay. In green we trust. Nature is robust. A world reborn. Green adore. Green is the way. If we want to stay.
That was beautiful.
Oh, picking my jaw up off the floor on that one.
Absolutely beautiful.
Now that's messaging. When you got a message, find an approach that works with the music like that. Like I was listening to every word he said there. Powerful message. I don't feel like that like global warming kind of annoyance that you hear all the time. He said the same thing in a way that connects. And put it to some killer ass like Pink Floyd sounding psychedelic music that
Only he can do.
I know, like he's got a niche there.
Freaking awesome.
Little bird sounds here and there, strategic sound effects, killer music,
Word
powerful message.
Has just been like with the effects that those spoken word pieces, it takes you on a complete journey. And I love absolutely everything that you have been doing. It has just been absolutely awesome.
Keep it up.
Yes, don't freaking stop. So, guys, everyone out there in the lab, I think Jason's falling asleep on us. He's been quiet for a little while. I haven't heard him growl or roar or like, oh, see, he's busy working.
I think his beard grew like an inch though in this show.
Wait until Christmas.
Whoa, that's a threat. He's coming for you, Tone.
Uh-oh.
He'll have me beat within the next couple of weeks.
I know he will. It's gonna be funny.
That's why he's drinking all that milk.
Yup.
You guys, it's coffee. It's not milk. It looks like milk, but it's coffee.
Well, you like a little you like a little coffee with your milk.
I'm
If
sorry.
You only knew how strong I
I'm
make
sorry
my
I drew
coffee,
your
you guys
attention
would-
to the coffee pot the other day.
Like, I make coffee so strong. It's just like, one drink,
Hair
and
on
you
your
guys would probably
balls.
be like, "Oh God, this is too much." Like,
Nah.
I'm serious. But Tony, you were saying earlier you like it black, or you don't mind it black, but like,
I've
yeah,
learned to accept it black.
if I
It
didn't make it so
makes it so
strong,
much
it'd
easier.
be easier to drink, but it's so strong that it's like
I do that
sour, you
sometimes.
know what I mean?
Dude,
It's
I
like,
could go through like half a cup of coffee and I'm like,
I haven't had
it's
a coffee reaction in a while,
She
but I
she
actually
goes
I
do
hope.
this
militant.
and that. I do. I
Yes.
do.
I've been hoping, you know, but never works. So
It never works.
no, I think I need to buy like Red Bulls, or I haven't drank in like 2 weeks, so I'll probably be bouncing off the walls on that.
Wow. Just in time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank everyone who's joined us tonight for Whip It Out Wednesday. If you went ahead and you've sent me your songs as a submission, they will be added to a future playlist. And I will definitely share the love out there. So, you will be played and heard and loved. Continue being you, being heard, and being original. Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks for sharing.
Have a good night.
And kicking ass.
Be good. Krampus is watching. I mean, Santa Claus is watching. Whatever. Kind of pick your own imaginary thing for Christmas, and it's watching you. Good night. Said good night.
I'm gonna spread love or hate. I'm gonna spread love or hate. I'm gonna spread love